kind of being able to go into week one like we're in the postseason.
Who were the receivers that stood out in scrimmage?
Had a couple guys that stood out. I know A.D. Miller and Nick Vasquin both had some good catches. Had some younger guys that they played well. Joe caught some balls out of the backfield. I know he's not a receiver, but when you put him out there, he looks like one. Just had a couple of receivers that were out, and we got them all healthy back today. So it was good to see them out here competing today and making plays. Mike Kell caught back today, healthy. He looked good.
As a guy that's been through that, the walk-on stuff, how big was it for Nick to have that touchdown in a major scrimmage like that?
It's huge. Not just the fact that it's in scrimmage and going against the ones, but a confidence booster. Whereas you finally get out there and get into a game-like situation with some actual referees, neutral officials, and you make a play in front of everybody. I mean, we even had some fans up there in the club suites watching. So it's the most game-like thing we'll get before week one. And it's huge for a guy that hasn't had any real game experience like that. It's just a big confidence booster.
Are you like the walk-on Pied Piper? You got Eric Wren now challenging for a starting job at center?
Hey, whoever wants to come in and compete, we're welcome to it. So those guys are doing great. They're working hard and obviously compete for a spot. That's what spot you want to be in.
What's special about Eric?
He just worked really hard. The player that he was when he came in, completely different now. And he's very similar to Nick in the fact that they came in and people really didn't think they'd ever play. They worked so hard and their body looks different. Developed the mental part of the game while they weren't playing, so they were able to step in and take advantage of it.
Samaje and Joe, of course, get a lot of attention. But talk a little bit about Rodney and the stuff that camp he's had so far.
He's had a great camp so far, especially when we're going live, full tackle to the ground, and he's the first guy in there because we saved Samaje and Joe. Don't want to have any injuries, unnecessary injuries. So Rodney's going in there, and he's a big physical guy. He's a guy that honestly. Unlucky last year that he broke his leg against Tennessee because he would have had a good year too as the third guy, and so it's good to have him in there. Another monster guy, big physical, and he's explosive, a big strong guy. So he's looked great, smart guy, and pass protection. He can also catch the ball well too.
You mentioned Mike Kell being back. Did you see him falling behind at all, or was he kind of dialed in even when he wasn't able to practice?
He was real dialed in. I don't think the coaches were going to let him fall back. They had him up there paying attention during our walkthroughs, during practice, to make sure he was seeing signals and knowing communication stuff to where when he did put the pads back on, he was able to come in like we hadn't lost a step there. So very proud of him for staying in, especially at a young age like that. You think maybe I'm hurt, I don't have to pay attention. But he was locked in and he stepped in ready to go today.
One guy you've seen a lot more than us is Jordan Smallwood. Are you excited to see maybe he can get on the field and contribute this year?
Oh, he'll get on the field and contribute. Big, strong guy, and he's finally healthy, and so hopefully he stays that way because he's a very talented guy. And he can use his body, blocking, but also going up and getting the ball just because he's a big guy and big frame. So happy for him that he's healthy, and hopefully he keeps making plays for us.
A lot of freshmen see the field for the first time. What do you remember about the first time you were on the field, or your first time on the field? Wearing this uniform.
Moving a little fast. You kind of got to settle it down a little bit, slow the tempo down. Got to realize you just got to go out and do your job. Don't worry about what they're doing on defense. Just focus on doing the little details right. And if you do that, you're going to have success.
It's Baker.